So we will take a look now at installing the guest additions on our server 1 machine. We need to put the guest additions on both machines, ideally, but especially for the graphical machine, because it's going to help me display the graphics and be able to go into a full screen mode. Now, as well as having things like cut and paste. When I am in the virtual machine, to be able to leave the virtual machine at the moment, I have got to hit the host key. Now, on a Windows machine, that's the right control button. And that then gives me my mouse outside of the VM. If I was using an OS X machine, then it's the left hand command key that will release you. So depending what system you are using on OS X, it's a left hand command key. On Windows, it's the right hand control key. Enter in my virtual machine, so you can log on as our user root. I'm going to have to re-click my right hand control key to get out of the VM. Then move to my devices menu. Then from the device menu, I'm going to move down to insert the guest addition CD image. You can see that it's open up with auto run. We can try and run the auto run, promote all that happened here. We will have tried to run it, but we want to install the guest additions from the main terminal, so I will close it and I can open up my terminal here, the main terminal. I can make my font a little bit bigger with Ctrl++. You see where I have got the graphical terminals, make it a lot easier for display purposes. I run the mount command, so just mount by itself. I'm just looking at the bottom of the output. I can see there where we have mounted the DVD too. So type in, then I'm going to go forward, run, /media, root, and capital V, and then I can use tab. In here we have got some programs that begin with V and then capital L for Linux. So I got V and tab. Allow the tab completion to do the work for me. And now tab complete on this. So I have got my feed box, Linux additions, but see it's all mixed keys. So try and get the tab completion to work for you. We will need to be running this as root. Now it's important to make sure that we had got the prerequisite software installed. So that was why we were putting on the kernel devel. We're putting on the kernel headers and the development tools. This is required for our guest additions. If we don't update the kernel, then the headers that we will put on would relate to the latest kernel, but we would not have the latest kernel. And of course, we needed to reboot to make sure that we were running the latest kernel. So I know it's a lot of blabber to go through right at the beginning of the course, but I guarantee you, once we have got this system up and running, we're going to have a rock solid system that's going to work really well for us for the rest of the course. Additionally, what you have learned as we have been going through looking at this will be valuable to you in your career and of course for the exam. So I'm just going to reboot the complete system. It's probably the easiest at this stage, so I can just type the command reboot here. Now we can see as it's gone through the reboot process, already the screen has worked out a little bit better to fit into my environment. When I go through and put my password, now that we have the guest additions, I want to get rid of the DVD now. I can just right click on this and then we can scroll down to eject. So of course, we also need to do this on our server 2. But remember, on server 2, we don't need the graphical environment. Mainly, we will be working on this server 1 machine. We will be jumping back into the slides now so we can summarize what we have learned at. See you in the next video.